Okay, so hello and welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War. Let's continue with our Fimir campaign. It's been a bit. I've had things on, however, you know how it is sometimes. Anyway, last time we'd taken over the Swamps of Sorrow, Swamps of Madness, whichever one it is in Warhammer. As I said, I always get them mixed up with the ones in Warcraft. And we'd taken over Ekrund, and I think we were moving against the other enemies around there to look to taking Barak-Var and possibly moving into the Empire. I'm not too sure which direction we're going to be going in, but I would like to go up into the Empire. Actually. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, also, there has been an update to the Fimir since we last since our last session. More of a patch fix, bug fix than anything else. And once it's loaded into the campaign, I'll go and check on Discord and see if I can find a list of the changes. Okay, there we go. Let's see, where is Discord? There it is, and if I go up to here, updates. That's not the latest one. Oh no, hang on, is it? No, that's not it. Okay, I have to go down to here. And okay, so last time I noted that the slave caste research upgrade, which is this one, wasn't applying its effect properly to the shirls, and apparently that was because the melee attack and defense buff was swapped behind the scenes between for the two, so it should be applying correctly now. So that was what? 6 melee attack for shirls and 2 melee defense for shirls. Let's see. So they have 34 melee attack now. They had 31 before, because I think they have 28 base. 27 base. So yes, that's applying correctly now. That's 34 because it's adding 6 from the upgrade, a +1 because they're rank 1. So that is correct. Also, the shell javelineers. This is something I think I noted after. Well, I might have noted it during last session. But the javelineers had better stats than the melee variant. They had higher melee attack defense, I think higher speed, more armor, and they had like 1,000 extra hit points on top of them. And they were only a unit of 24 as opposed to like 60. So they've been changed. They're now a unit of 30. I didn't note that previously? Okay, thank you very much for being my memory. Also welcome. They have 29 melee attack now. 25. This is again changed for because of the upgrade, so they have 6 on top of that, so they have 23 melee attack now instead of 27 base. 25 melee defense, which is up from 21 with the upgrade. And also their missile has changed, and it now has 15 bonus versus large, which will make them very useful against enemy cavalry. It says here that it gave them 40 models instead of 32. That might be on large unit numbers. I play on, that might be on huge. I play on large. At the moment they have 30. Or perhaps that hasn't changed. I can't remember how the game works in that regard. If I recruit a unit, it says 30. Okay. You watched my video yesterday and you remembered. Oh, well. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch the video. I hope you enjoyed it. They have expendable now? They didn't have that before? That's just in line with the other shells, so yeah. But that bonus versus large will be very useful. They have 12 armor piercing, which isn't necessarily too much. Ah, that's not actually too bad. 64 for the great weapon shell, great weapon guards. Oh, what do the river trolls have? 50. Okay. So yeah, bonus versus large, as I said, that'll be very useful against enemy large targets. I think that's because the javelins in general in Warhammer Total War have anti-large. I think the not Necrons, the Norskans have the Norseland Javelineers have anti-large on their attacks. If we were facing Necrons in this, that would be quite the problem. Okay, is there anything else I want to get in your army? Not really. We don't have the upkeep. I would like to upgrade the walls here. Let's see, what's this? 2 Boglars, 1 guard, and 1 shield. 2 Boglars, 1 guard, 1 marsh hounds, and 2 shields. Yeah, a marsh hounds. Okay, yeah. Marsh hounds are these wolves. They're not the marsh reavers, which are the monstrous cavalry, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll upgrade the garrison there. It will end turn. And then we'll go take Bitterstone Mine. And Stone Mine Tower. Also, I will mention, if I'm sniffing, I apologize. I have a bit of hay fever today. I decided to enjoy some time outside, and the grass ended up disagreeing, unfortunately. Servants of what's this? Scabby Eye. Let the Jagged Horde tribe join the war against us. How kind of them. We have to go off and get Grunty Mingol as well. From the river. Okay, so let's go up to there. What's that do? Oh, Mistwreath. Right, yeah, that's just our default stance. That's fine. Okay, and we're in turn again. Allergies suck, you feel for me. Thank you. I know, allergies are terrible. I used to have really bad hay fever. Just every year it would come around, and it was just eye streaming, nose block. This is, I know people really want to hear about this, but it was absolutely terrible for me. It's much better than it used to be. I really rarely get hay fever now. It's really only if I, like, as I said, like lie on grass or something like that. It's not just come spring and summer, just my nose gets blocked. But yeah, through high school and all that, it was just, people would ask, are you alright? Because my eyes are all red and all that. Just, ugh. I'm hungry. It's not even really the runny nose and that which was a problem. It was more, all the sneezing just makes your head feel all stuffed up and you can't think properly. Only thing that seems to work for you is Flonas. I don't know that. Is that one of those, like, sounds like one of the things, like, you put stuff through your nose or something. I used to take, like, Laurentine, but it never really seemed to do anything for me. I don't have enough money for this. We are going to take attrition. Scavenge the ruins, at least we can get something. Oh, it's this puzzle. I can't do this. I can't do this in my head. Turn it around. Is it the yellow ones, I think, which line up here? Let's see. Okay, so that would be that one. And then it's like here. And it would be that one. And that one. Nasal spray, yes. Okay. I don't know what the person who designed these thought was thinking. Maybe they can visualize how this works in their head, but I can't. Random guess, we get it correct. Hooray! We get a Marauder's loot bag and 1,000 treasury. That's actually pretty nice. 10% extra income from raiding and 10% speed. However, we do take attrition because the Chaos Gods are angry with us. So, yay. That's a talisman. Let's put that there. And I can't move you, so we're just going to have to wait on that. Okay. And I should have just spent that money. I can stop it from being built. Half attrition. Yeah, it hurts. It's for 1 turn. If you do nothing, it's for 2 turns. So, I had to take the puzzle. Otherwise, my army would just be, like, reduced. Anyway. The descriptions it gives you are rather amusing, the Chaos Gods. If you look for trinkets, it's just like, you waste your time looking for magical items when true power lies with the Chaos Gods. I guess we'll just raid our own province to get our, Yep. At least we know that there's no one in there. At least we know that there's no one in there. Yes. I can actually colonize this now, so let's do that. And if you do nothing, the Chaos Gods are just even more apoplectic. You do nothing? Oh dear. You're going to go and raise Borgheim, are you? I don't even have a garrison building there. What have we got? Boglars, Shirls, Fimgard, and River Trolls. You have an army of Ungors. Fantastic. Guess same amount as colonizing technically, but the delay to turn. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, it is pretty much just like colonizing it, but delay to turn. And you don't get any benefit from it. Oh, Clan Vulcan joins the war against the Jagged Horn tribe. Maybe I should team up with them. It's actually saying that it's going to favor us in this. Low bestial rage. The nature of the beast is not going well for them either. They have like -11 leadership at the moment. I have another mod which adds nature of the beast. We've seen this when I played as Taurox, I think. Which it changes how the whole beastman's you know, bestial rage mechanic works. Makes it a bit more interesting. They can actually get bonuses if they're going well, but they are not. So I think we'll just auto-resolve that, and we win. Somehow Boglars get 110 kills, 78, 50. I'm sure Ungors are better than the Boglars. I don't know how that happened. 512 kills, 385. Sacrifice the captives. I'll take it. Okay. Let's get a craggy watchtower. And if I sit out here and I raid, I seem to have like higher replenishment if I raid the province than if I just sit in a settlement. Do I have anything here? That's for Boglars and Chaos Warhounds. I should probably be changed to Marsh Reavers. Marsh Hounds. Because that's what that unit is. For us. Growth, expeditions, inhuman resilience. Yeah, let's go for that. We get looters. The Fimir race is cornered and dwindling. They will not waste anything and will take as much loot as they can from a victorious battle. And we'll upgrade Dragonhorn Mines. That will give us more growth, but I think it's fine for the moment. Chaos attrition will keep going up and it will give us positive public order there. Court of Labaris declares war against the Rotblood tribe. Karaz-A-Karak gets a confederation with Barak-Var. I thought they went to war with them for a moment. Looks like we're going to be fighting the dwarves. We should also be getting more casualty replenishment for Chaos Corruption? It says for Warriors of Chaos units. Does that affect us? Or is that specifically for the Warriors of Chaos faction? I would have thought Chaos Corruption would affect any Chaos units.
Look for carrion.
Covered sacking. Well, we're not going to sack, we're going to take it over. Yeah, get dirt mounds. And enter. There's a plague in Batorka. Wonderful. Was that spread by Clan Scryer? Or would it have been Clan Ferric up there? Or is it Clan Scuttle? Is it, I think, up there? Not aggression pact. Right, you gits. Let's have a pact. I kind of want your province. We're not at war with Myrmidons. No. I want as much territory as I can. You have Spear Chucker, Arrow Boys, a unit I don't know, Night Goblin War Boss. That reminds me, there was an update to the expanded roster Greenskins mod, and it adds Night Goblin Big Bosses, I think, as a variant from the Goblin Big Boss, the hero unit for the goblins. So that's quite nice.
You're not right in the head.
If you want to make a Night Goblin, just a sole Night Goblin army, you have the option to get a hero version of this guy here. I don't think they have one in their army here currently. No. I do approve. I would like to have a variant of the forest for the forest goblins as well, even though they do get wolves and giant spiders as mounts. Just making him look, you know, appropriate, and also maybe some skills to buff forest goblin unit. Ooh. Okay, it's a crossing battle. What spells does Merg Scatash have? Oh, she's got Chill Wind. Yeah. Oh, look at it. The goblins are trying to hold the crossing. Okay. Oh, anti-larges are going to be too useful against them. Okay. March up there. Oh, they're just going to march across the river. Okay. Or the, yeah. Well, it's a dried river. Get up there. Oh, gobbos. I do like the big pointy hats of our goblin bosses. Okay. Charge wind. Charge them there. Let's use chill wind. Blade wind will be so great at this choke point. It will be. Once we get that, it'll be fantastic. I actually want you to Yeah, you don't go into melee. You're not really good for melee. They got big uns, but big uns don't count as large targets. Okay. Shells. You've gone around the back, so charge them there. How have they not fled yet? Let's put some massive javelins into the goblins. Has any of them got one like sticking out of their shoulder or something? He's quite dead. They are killing them in like one hit. It's like, oh, which game is it? I think it's just, yeah, it's the Total War games, but you see, there's like images of from Rome 2, and you see like one guy and he's got like 10 javelins stuck in him as well as 2 stuck through his eyes. He's still happy. He's still happy too. I find that too amusing, I think. Okay, I should keep those javelins until they until the others move up. Yeah, we can't forget all these other greenskins coming this way. Have they broken yet? I gotta say, they're holding on very well for goblins. Okay. And you spread out. I want you as your own group. You cast that there. Do a bit of damage. I've got to be careful of these big uns. Boglars, attack the big uns. And just everyone charge. Okay, Fen Beast, yeah. Come over here. I don't have the overcast version of that, that's fine. How is it taking so much long to knock down a Night Goblin War Boss? Seriously? Have we just not been hitting you? You don't have regeneration. Chill Wind also slows reload time, doesn't it? Overcasting it does, I believe. I don't have the overcast version, unfortunately. Good mention, though. It would be useful if I had that. I've been putting points into her skill tree, though, because it comes with, oh, what's it called? Ow. Hey! Oh, this... Right. If a unit's already fleeing, Crown of Command doesn't stop them from fleeing. It just makes them unbreakable, even though they've already broken. use another. I will use that in the bog glass. Should probably cast a few chill winds on their ranged. Missile resistance, since we are not, since this wasn't an ambush battle, is not necessarily that fantastic. Get back here. I mean, our shells are fleeing, but our units shouldn't care if they're fleeing. They're just slaves. Though it does mean that my better units are starting to take damage. Is anyone? The river trolls are close to fleeing. Don't you flee! Cast. What's it called? Power of Darkness on you. Deal that to you. We do need some heavier hitters or flankers or something. Get there. How is that guy not playing? Now he's broken. Don't go moving. There we go. Gotta run to work. Good luck. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you for the wishes of luck. We should win this. It's closer than I thought, but those spear chuckers have gotten 40 kills. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah. I didn't lose any of my really good units, but they took more casualties than I would have liked. Oh, yeah, she's got the poisoned wind. Affects self, affects enemies in range. Yeah, okay. So she was dealing damage over time to enemies by having her nearby. Or it was lowering their leadership 10%. Oh. Hang on. It's hard for me to tell because they're running away, but they don't seem to be taking damage over time from this. It says causes damage to combatants, but the effect is applied even when enemies aren't in melee. I might note that down. Let's see, where is my... where's my... There it is. Document with bugs in it. Okay. Fimir. What's the ability called? Poison Mist. And I didn't see whether it was applying its hit points. Not its hit points, it's leadership loss. But we'll have other times to check that. Because otherwise, having her sitting in the back, not in combat, but just nearby, would be quite useful. Dealing damage to enemies engaged in melee. Usually those damage over time things, though, they affect enemies only when the unit's in melee. I think. Anyway. River Troll's got 100 kills. Very nice. Scatash got 164 kills. And we will put them to chains. Okay, attack the settlement. If I auto-resolve this, are we going to lose any units? And we lost a unit of Boglars. Okay, that's fine. Enshroud. And we own the western badlands. I don't actually need to get Grunty Mingol. We don't have any slaves here. I will just put Driach Bewitchment. Get that. Get dirt mounds. Upgrade Bitterstone Mine to a rugged keep, I think. Let's get a Gobbo Shack there. We'll upgrade this here. There we go. And I'll upgrade... Is a recruitment cost reduction for local armies in the entire province or just a region?
I'm hungry.
Let's get on you. Let's get Venerable Hag. Most ruling Berg are incredibly ancient, the oldest reaching thousands of years. As they age, their intelligence heightens and their skin hardens and wrinkles. 10% hit points and 10% research rate faction-wide. Just help us a little bit, I guess. I think that would only mean if a research took 10 turns, it would reduce it by 1.
I feed.
Okay. End turn. We're gonna need more armor piercing and harder hitters if we go up against the dwarves. Sounds like a job for... Oh, they dealt with the Scabby Eye tribe there. Thank you. Sounds like we need Marsh Reavers. As well as some other Dirach. Or Bale Fiends, is it? Because we need more spellcasters. That will help. Oh, well, Scabby Eye destroyed. Mask of Load. They'd warned them. Did they have a settlement up here? It's a brutal business.
Fill my belly.
Okay. Yeah, let's get some more Boglars. I'll get two units of them. We've got 28% slaves here. Slaves are reducing public order by 5. Lack of corruptions -6. It's going up to 75. Growth is... Yeah, okay, that's increasing income. I think that's all fine for the moment. Do I want slaves here? Not until I start building this. Because slave dungeon reduces the public order penalty you have. Oh, the dwarves confederating like that, it's going to make dealing with them difficult, because now they're going to have Thorgrim, Grombrindle, Barakvar. Do they have a unique lord? I don't think they do at them. But yeah, just, you know, like 3 full stacks attacking us or something.
My axe thirsts for war.
Bearnoth Grundadrak, I think, is the lord for Barakvar. But he does have a unique model. I feel like he did at one point.
Drink marrow.
What's this? Bitterstone mine. I would like a Chaos Rift. We could get some blood letters, that would be fantastic. I could actually get a shaman from this. A goblin shaman. How much would this increase my income by? 200, 300, 400. I feel like 400 is not really worth it for the public order of -6. I think I'm just going to sit on my money for the moment. There's a point of interest down there. I should build something. How much?
River throw hag. Fill my belly.
So where should we expand to next? Is Black Crag always owned by Rockguts, Rain Fangs? I don't think it is. I think it's owned by Grimgore. They've already lost it? Zone 27? Jeez.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Do I want to attack the dwarves?
I am the High King.
Their strength rating is 1. Ours is 111. Perhaps not. Are you allied with the dwarves?
The time for talk is over.
No.
Make your demand.
They won't like it if I go to war with Order Princes. However, I do need someone to raid.
Carrion.
So we'll march over here. And... Krace declares war against the Rotblood tribe. Clan Vulcan performs the scheme of doom. Maybe we should ally with Clan Vulcan. And they're moving up here. Skull Crag is no more. I also saw that the Masks of Loic had taken Varenka Hills and Barag Dawasbug.
Do not like your mask, no faz. Offer must be tempting, yes, yes.
You're not interested in any deals we have. Okay. What about you?
I'm in charge here. What do you want?
Non-aggression pact. You're at war with Clan Angrod, Crooked Moon, and Clan Wars. Well, that makes sense. I think you start off at war with all of those. Let's go get this. I'll just wait. That could be a army far too powerful for us.
Hag! Crunch bone!
How much would I get for raiding Matorka? 3,000. I'm going to declare war on you. And we'll attack Matorka.
Hunger!
Apparently it's just been plundered. But we'll get slaves, quite a bit of money. Unit replenishment, and favor of the Dark Gods. And we get a Marauder Brute. Which isn't useful to us because we can't recruit villagers.
I'm hungry.
I will get... Let's see. Staff of Balor's Eye. Comes with a Vortex. Huge stationary area of effect. Causes moderate magical damage. Strong versus multiple units and good against armor. Also can disrupt unit formation. Gives extra armor piercing and miscast base chance minus 20%. Also tempted to get this for the minus 30% upkeep to Fianna Fim. Do we actually have any of those? No, we have Fim Guard. We don't have Fianna Fim, so that wouldn't help us. Staff of Balor's Eye it is. There we go. Can I upgrade any of my other settlements? I can. I can upgrade Morgheim. Let's do so. Actually, hang on. I might want to upgrade the floating village first, because that has marsh traps in it, which gives us 1,000 income, I think, from building it. And extra income from slaves in the province, so... Or in the... Yeah, in the province, so that'll be very, very useful.
What?
Okay, enter. Might have to deal with an angry, Lord of Border Princes. Who is it? Gashnag? Or Valmir Galsa? Is it Valmir Galsa? I think it is. Hopefully they won't have too many units. Oh, well. They're, garrison armies attacking us. Sure, let's fight them. You fools! We have the blessings of the Dark Gods. I wonder if you could tie, like, the bonuses you get from sacking or raising a settlement to a research. Because it seems like having the blessings of the Dark Gods when you sack a settlement for the Fimir seems like something you should get later on, because part of it is that they don't have the blessing of the Dark Gods and they're being ignored. So maybe if you were able to get that later on by, like, working your way up there and earning their favor, then you got bonuses, or maybe the bonuses could get better. I wonder whether you could change that through research. Do that. Do that. Javeliniers. And you. You do not have your magical item yet, so we're not going to be able to see the portal. Not the portal, the javelins. Vortex, unfortunately. They do have some pistoliers though. What's their range? 80. 110. Our javelineers shoot fast, throw further than their pistols. But they are Fimir. They're bigger than a human. Booyah! Oh. No wonder the javelins are anti-large. The javelins are as big as a horse. Move up to here. Slobber. Slob. There you go. Oh, he's been splattered. These really do look pretty nasty. River trolls seem to be doing pretty well. Okay, do they have any other ranged up here? Anti-large? Yeah. Oh, not anti-large. Large targets. Yes! Jumping. Jump to attack him. That will work well. Okay, I should actually pay attention. Are you taking damage from the shield? It kind of seems like maybe they are. So perhaps it is working correctly. It's just only dealing the damage if they're in melee, which is how it should be working. It's just because overall it only says that it affects targets when in area. It just says cause damage to combatants, which it doesn't feel like those are connected. Or rather, it's saying one thing and then saying another. Okay. Form up again. Let's cast some spells on them. General's broken. Are you moving all right? You're having some difficulty, like, attacking them. It's kind of like they're trying to get into melee range, but they're too big to reach it. There they go. Okay. Turn around. And you can attack there. How are you? Oh, that's not the unit I wanted. I wanted these. Okay. Oh, the pistoliers ran out of ammunition, so they turn around and charge the river trolls. And there's one river troll which is really slow. Having to catch up. Oh, two actually. Okay, is that everything? Not really. At least another unit over there. Okay. Form up over here. We'll try and draw them out of the forest so that we can at least see how many there are. Well, there we go. And 90 kills for 1 unit of shells. They didn't do too badly, even if they were seemingly having a little bit of difficulty getting into melee. Oh, don't worry about DY underscore Warherd of the Shadow Gave. It's because that army which we fought is a provincial patrol, but it's a modern faction, so it's just displaying it a bit. It's a bit confused as to what to call the general. I think I've seen a similar thing with another faction. Oh, which one? At least with a few factions. I remember one of them, the general for the provincial patrols gets replaced with what's her name? Dryka. Is that Tomb Kings? Maybe? With the no, I don't think it's Tomb Kings. Anyway. You get that. We need 3 points in this level, so we'll in this area. Let's get Skatash's Fianna. Actually, let's get Witch Queen of the Fimir. Being one of the Mieg, Skatash is a fearsome sorceress, able to easily manipulate the winds of magic and even lend some of her magical acumen to the lesser Dirach males.
Fill my belly.
Move up to here. Can we get a non-aggression and military access with you? Damn it. Well, we got non-aggression with you.
I'll ignore that.
There's Galsa.
I refuse.
There's another provincial patrol.
Crunch bones.
Let's encamp here. And we'll try and raid Zvorak as well, because I want more money. Yeah, you don't like that we're always the border princes. Can I cause chaos corruption in your provinces? I don't think so. Okay. Let's get the Fim Snare and Stone Mine Tower. I'll upgrade that to rubble walls. Or can I build something in Morgheim? 2 turns. How much do I need for marsh traps? 6,000. Let me get that. In turn. So, will you fall for our ambush? Nope. But they moved into Zvorak. Okay. Well, we'll be able to attack and sack it next turn. They foiled our ambush. No. So their garrison is basically just Empire units. That should be fine. Also, we have the Staff of Baal Zidal. How many casts do we get with that? The ability. 1. Okay, they do have shield bearers, which are quite tanky. 125 armor was a silver shield. 52 weapon strength, and they're anti-large. 17 bonus versus large. They're very nice. 31 melee attack, 47 melee defense. They also have some Carlson militia. And some enforcers, which are a ranged missile cavalry unit with poisoned missiles attacks. Okay. I think we've got a target for our Vortex. If I can get both of those shield bearers with it, that would lessen the impact of them. Ooh, interesting. It's a unique map. Actually, have we seen this one? I think we saw it playing as Lance Scryer. It's the one with, yeah, it's the one with the little passage up there and the, yeah, the little, streets you can go through. Neat. Okay. Go like that. And go there. Go like that. Go like that. It'll just all bunch up again. And there we go. Okay, we can still move through there, can't we? Yep. Okay. There's some of the shield bearers. They have dwarven shields. So I guess scaled up for people, or humans. It's rather neat that the AI knows to protect along there. What's that rumbling noise? Is it the walls? Yeah, they look pretty neat with those light shields. Their plumed helmets. Why are the walls rumbling? Okay. Chink. That's a pretty large area of effect. Stop that, just charge them. And you'll move up, and I want you to shoot against those enforcers. Actually charging us. That went the wrong way. That was unfortunate. I guess it bounced off the walls there. Even though the walls aren't... Well, I guess they are actually walls. I can cast this Vortex there. Ooh. It's actually got a different color to it. It's a, red... what's it called? It's a red, Shadows Vortex. That looks intimidating. Hope I didn't cast it too close to my own units. Does it have some extra effects there? I'm seeing like... Oh no, I think it's just like bits of... Yeah, like red glass floating, flying around. Yep. Okay, there we go. That dealt with them pretty well. They're both broken. We can chase them down, I think. Yep. I want you to get both of them. You go up here. And we need to capture the square over here, so... Let's actually move our guys over this way. Boglars over there. And our Meg, you can go there. Why do you have to keep running? Can I get 2 units stacked on top of each other? That would be fantastic. There we go. Are you moving up to where I told you to? Go and charge them. Okay, shells go there. You can hold here. Okay, very good. Ranged units come around the side here, because you are going to shoot against those guys. Okay, Javelineers into the sides of these cavalry here, please. Thank you. Good, you're getting some of them. I guess most of their shots are blocked. Still haven't moved those shield bearers into there. Yeah, could you position yourselves a bit better? They fled. Absorb magic off of them. There we go. Much better. Whoa. Is Gausser on a horse? He is. Okay, I'm hoping we end up capturing that town square before we really have to deal with these other shield bearers. We've actually captured it. They're going to run out of victory points after a bit, so that'll be fine. You're doing fine. Trolls are taking a bit of damage. Let's put you over here. Shrink. You can both go over there. Attack him. I'll send you up this way. You're all running down this alleyway there. Fantastic. A nice narrow passage for my spell to go. And throw some tree trunks at them. Nope. back here. It looks like they're shattered. Yep. There we go. Okay, we didn't even need to wait out the town square. Ugh. Very good. Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, our shells took a beating. And the Boglars too, but whatever. River Trolls did as well. They're actually ranked 9 now. They've done very well. They're already ranked 9 and it's like turn 28 or something? Very quick. Okay. And the shield bearers didn't seem to be too much of a problem. I think our spells helped a lot in that regard. We get the charmed shield. It's nice for the damage resistance. Missile parry doesn't mean much for us though. And we will pillage and enslave. Because that's a nice like 13,000 gold there. We get a mammoth tamer. Nice. Okay. Move over to here.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Gashnag! Yay.
I'm hungry.
I don't... You're force marching, so I think I can move you up to here. And you won't be able to catch us. Okay, end turn. Okay. Ugma tribe, or Chief Ugma is trespassing. Can I get better relations with you? Do you own this province up here? Oh yeah, you do. Grom Peak. You're not interested in anything else with us. Okay. Get marsh traps here. Upgrade that. Tangled swamps, rubble walls. A bitterstone mine. Yeah, get the Fim snare. And the bloodstained altar. Okay, if I force march you into the water, can I get into Stone Mine Tower in the same turn? Because I don't... I don't want to be on the ocean because I feel like they're going to... They'll declare war on me if I do.
Leave water.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You just get back home like that. Nice. Also... Since we're back here, I might deconstruct these so I can get a bit of a discount on the buildings. I think we will get one. Get the Fim snare. Get rubble walls. Because I think she has engineer, which is minus 5% construction cost for all buildings in local province. And that only applies, well, obviously. It only applies if she's in the province when you initially construct the buildings. I think if you make the buildings and move the character into the province, it doesn't deduct the money because it's already deducted from your savings or from your treasury, so There's probably many times I've forgotten that that's the case, but yeah. Uncloven one's not worth it. Should it have been invited to war with us? Whatever. Sure. You're at war with Clan Vulcan. Why are you raiding my region? Ugma, get out of here. They're a naval aggressor? Okay. Are you stupid? Coming here? Coming here. Get that. We'll get shanty towers. It's quite cheap. We can also get some Bale Fiend apprentices. What's that? They've got blessings of the... Oh, that's that. Yep. From the Mist, Chaos Trolls, 200. I don't have enough money. My upkeep is pretty low. It's because of Chief Ugma. Don't make me come over there. Could get a spellcast. 250% upkeep. 250 upkeep. Not percent. Rough-hewn castle. Enter. I think we'll just wait on that marsh traps building. And then we'll use income from that to bolster my army here. Skarsnik against Karak Buftar. And then, I don't know. Dwarves are still strength 1. But they would be very... Yeah, sure. Beneficial to raid. Have good settlements and they give me a lot of money. And I'd make allies with the races, which I'm more inclined to get agreements with. If I attacked the dwarves. Okay, one more turn on that. I want these Marsh Reavers. 255. How many turns? 3 turns until I can get that, and we need more money.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Okay, move up here. One more turn for favor of the Dark Gods. I can't do anything with it anyway. Doesn't matter. End turn. Let's see. If I go to war with Karaz-A-Karak, why is that yellow? That's not... I thought that was owned by dwarves. It's not owned by Border Princes. I don't think that's Border Princes yellow. Huh. How many turns will I get until they start sending their armies down to me? This is what I'm thinking about. I sack here once and then I get 3 armies attacking me. No, that is owned by dwarves. Why is the region yellow? Oh well. 2,491 income now. Nice. Delphine apprentices. They have magical ammunition, magical attacks. 5 armor piercing. Okay. Oh, interesting. Does the magical attacks have to be on the ammunition there? I thought it would be on the missile strength. Bonus versus large is on the missile strength. So it's poison. Chief Akbar, I will join the war with against. You're not actually at war with the Karaz-A-Karak there, so I can't use that as leverage. Okay, that you'd probably accept any agreements.
Talk then.
You're only ranked 10 now. Okay, they're in a moment of weakness. Let's pounce on it. They've lost 9 points of strength. That's good enough for me. Get that. And we'll pillage and enslave. Fear of Arabar. Kurgan slave merchant. I am the strongest. I am the one, and my wares are the finest you'll see around these parts, I'll wager. Extra income for sacking and post-battle loot. Nice. We get confident attacker and looter. More money from sacking is always nice. Yeah, let's get... Ooh. What do I want? Crown of the Hellmother. I've read that last time. 13 wins of magic power reserve, 10% magic resistance, ward save 10%, or Master Demonologist. 10 extra melee attack for Bloodletters and Plague Bearers, and gives me the ability to summon Bloodletters. 1 unit of Bloodletters during battle. Yeah, I think I'm going to get that. I'm going to have Bloodletters. They'll spell the enemy's doom. Sorry. Let's get Coolies so I can have Law of the Little War. Itchy Nuisance will be useful. And Sneaky Stabbing. I can increase the armor piercing, yeah, and melee attack of my units. 24 on chills would be pretty nice. Can I get an agreement with you now? No.
What could we do for you?
Though you like that about war with the dwarves. There's nothing I can recruit. I can build there. There's nothing I can build there. You're moving over there. Can I give you any? Berserker. Mountain Scout. I think that would only apply if it was on the Lord. I'll give them to you anyway. And... take Fear of Aramar. There we go. It'd be neat if instead of like a night goblin shaman, we had like a boglar shaman. I don't know what they would have though. Maybe spells to do with the marsh? Like they can like make the ground muddy underneath units' feet so that they move slower. Summon like a unit of summon like Will-o'-the-Wisps on a unit and they can distract the enemy or something. You're still raiding my region. Ugwa, go away. Nope. Let's get slave pens and chaos rifts.
Yes. The one's ready.
I'm gonna move you down to here.
Great.
We'll move you into our Merg's army. And Morgheim can get Dirac Sacrificial Chamber. Increase public order and also decrease recruitment cost. I probably should have marched my army down there. Clan Moors declares war on the Rotblood tribe. The Golden Order gets a military alliance with Karak-Hearn. Chief Ugma still raids my regions. Didn't we already have a non-aggression pact with you? I'm not going to accept that again because it's just going to make other allies more upset with me. Oh, there's Grombrundle.
8-0.
What does your army have in it? You're going to take Stone Mine Tower. I'm gonna upgrade Ekrund. And I will... How much does it cost global recruitment for me if I got those demons? Let's see. Oh, 2,264. Okay, that puts a bit of a halt on that. Unless I don't upgrade Ekrund, then I can get one unit. They also take 5 turns to recruit. Be faster if I move my armies down there. Yep. How much is this region giving me income-wise? 52. Okay, I can just lose these regions, and it's really not that big of a problem. Marches of Madness. Don't want to lose that. That's where all my income's coming from. Ekrund would be generating more income for me if I had slaves there in the company buildings, but... yeah. If the enemy takes it, whatever. Maybe I'll go and attack Iron Rock. Wait, Iron Rock's owned by Mask of Loek? Color hasn't changed again. Something's iffy with the colors on the map. I noticed that in one of my other campaigns. A region wasn't changing color when another faction took it. I think it was when I was playing as Musalon. Plus 15% movement range. Gifted musicians. Yeah, it's owned by... Why are they down here? They'd be focusing on these regions. They could take Karaz-A-Karak, please.
From the river.
I can't move over that. River. Whatever. Move down to the swamps. Enter. This will also just give us more time for our research to finish. I wish there was a way to give an army the ability to move over rivers without having... Like if your army was fully aquatic. Or amphibious, rather. Khemri has been destroyed. Who did that? Agma tribe gets peace with the rock gun to Red Fangs. Or, yeah. Agro Migdal? Galbaraz is owned by the Greabius Prospectors. Wait, what? Teeth Snatchers? Zandri is owned by Teeth Snatchers. I can't see who Khemri's owned by. I thought they just owned Grunty Mingold. Did I have a full stack running around down here? What happened? Why are you up here?
Messenger, spit out your work.
How do you feel about dwarves? Positive, because you're attacking trolls and dwarves. Okay.
I need carrier.
Okay, so... Ooh, they only take 1 turn to recruit here. I'm glad I came back home. Let's get Unicorn Bloodletters, Plague Bearers of Nurgle, and... the Death Quest. They have... Rampage, Frenzy. They'll have 10% physical resistance. Vanguard Deployment, they cause fear. And they have 10% magic resistance. And we get Fimir, which are anti-infantry. Let's see, they have... Okay, they have less hit points, they have more armor, less leadership, more speed. This is a Fimir I'm talking about. Less melee attack. They have more melee defense. They have more weapon strength and more charge. Okay, their bonus versus infantry is 8. There's 24 in a unit. They actually cost a bit cheaper, 170 versus 175. But there's 45 in a unit. What's the benefits of them? They have encourage. The Fimir usually command small bands of shills, or just use them as slaves in their communities. Okay, so they're like taskmasters or something, I guess. I might get one unit of them. I get some death quests as well. I do like the death quest. They're like shirls, but a bit hardier. They also have shields. I still have to finish this Fimir model I was painting. So I can, like, include a picture of it. It's pretty much done. Now it's covered in dust. It's one of the old Fimir models from the Hero Quest board game. So, there's a problem with that. I was wanting to paint it with like a purple tip on the end of its tail because it's got a club on there, but I am lacking in purple paint. I was having to use some of my really old purple paint, which is basically solid, and I was having to mix water with it and add very watery layers of purple to it at a time, and taking some time. Unfortunately, I got into Warhammer when the paints were coming in those black flip-lidded bolter-shaped containers. And that paint dried out into a plasticky mass which you can't mix water into. Unfortunately. Not very good. Let's get Fetid Bog, and I will get the Fim Snare over here, and we'll deconstruct that over there. We have a unit army of 20 here. Oh. I might want to get rid of one of these Boglars. They're not that useful. I might actually get rid of 2. And some shells. I can fill out my army with demons. They do have armor piercing. Plague Bearers and Nurgle have regeneration. They're more defensive. Corn Berserkers. Oh, they got magical attacks. Okay. They do have armor piercing and bonus versus infantry, but that magical attacks means they're not going to be dealing as much damage as they could versus dwarves. 40% physical resistance though, because they are demons. Marshhounds.
From the river.
Warriors. Fimir Warriors, Mistmore. Mistmore is a single unit. Tall as a troll and easily as strong, Mistmore are prized as defenders of Fimir settlements. They have Wallbreaker. That's nice. And also some Fimir Warriors, which would be nice. They cost more upkeep-wise than the demons. I wonder whether I should deconstruct the sacrificial chamber. Get this. I might actually keep building this in Ekrond. For the moment, anyway. I upgrade that. Is that worth it? 2 turns and then what? Another turn after that? At least. Recruit! Plague Bearers and Nurgle have got poisoned attacks only. They've got 10 armor piercing. What's the armor piercing of you? 30. Yeah, against dwarves, you're much better. And what's the armor piercing of Death Quest? 20. Churls? 8. Yep. No, don't get rid of you. You're my best unit of churls. Get rid of you. Get them. Okay. I might want some marshhounds also. To flank around the sides of the dwarves and to deal with any artillery. But the dwarves tend to keep their artillery close to their front lines, so maybe not as useful. Also, I could just summon a unit of bloodletters on top of them, or a vortex. We have options. I should check how far the range is on that bloodletter summon. Maybe it's only 40 meters or so. Greybeard's Prospectors declares war on the Gold Teeth, whatever they're called. This faction. He's got to work together then. You are all with the dwarves. Clan Wars, Clan Angrun, Border Princess Karakon. Military alliance. Defensive alliance. I'll accept that was military access. The omens are good, I accept. Oh, Chief Ugma finally left my region. Thank you. You can stop raiding my province. He was probably raiding to prevent himself from taking attrition from the chaos corruption there, or the swamp attrition. It's still annoying, because, you know, non-aggression pact and all that, but, well, get War Painter and get Dirac Lure. Actually, don't get War Painter. A Wall Painter. Because I'll get this. In 2 turns, I'll be able to get some Marsh Reavers. I'll get rid of my Boglars and I'll replace them with Marsh Reavers. That will be much better. Because I do like those. They're very fancy. Fimir on giant swamp lizards. They're very nice. They may not have fantastic armor, but they hit pretty hard. Monstrous cavalry. Military alliance now. Gork says it's time to have some mates. No, I'm not going to go that far. I mean, defensive alliance, if you go to war with someone, I'm already going to get dragged into it, but a military alliance... It's just the AI always tends to ask those things of you when they're not doing well. So I get suspicious. I'm like, are you about to go to war with a major faction? Oh, there was this... In my Musalon campaign, I was, oh, what was it? Turn ended, and Sylvania came to me, and they asked for a defensive alliance with me. And I accepted. And then... I think it was Paravon declared war on me. And of course, Sylvania being my defensive ally would have been dragged into the battle. But Sylvania declined in the same turn. So, they didn't go to war with Paravon, even though they wanted a diplomatic, they wanted defensive alliance. It's like, why? It's just so silly. Do these words mean nothing to you? You can't trust Manfred. That's the whole issue. It's just funny. It was like the first opportunity they had to prove that their alliance with me meant anything, and they're just like, no. It's what you'd expect from Skaven. Which is interesting, because I don't know if often having alliances with Skaven, the Skaven would break the alliance because they don't want to go to war with a faction you're going to war with. You'd think the Skaven would tend to back out of agreements like that, out of any of the races, but it's not something you really see any faction do. Okay, and I can get the Marsh Reavers now. Good. Okay, let's go into Bitterstone Mine. How much are they going to be? 1,093. That's fine. Get rid of the 2 Boglars. And we'll get the Marsh Reavers. Recruitment in 1 turn. I approve. Let's get rid of these shills, and I will get another spellcaster. Ooh, let's see. Fire, beasts, death, or shadows. We have Law of Dark Magic on our caster. We also have the Little War on our Night Goblin Shaman. And let's see the spells. I do like Law of Beasts. Armor and base weapon damage would be nice. Flock of Doom's useful. Amber Spear, Pan's Impenetrable Pelt for physical resistance and speed. Curse of Anrahar. Melee attack and speed decreases, also accuracy. Also can summon a manticore. What's the other ones? Law of Shadows. Damage to a single unit. Single unit debuff. Minus armor and leadership. Withering's nice, I like that. Penumbral Pendulum, that's pretty good. And it does good armor piercing damage. Ocken's Mind Razor. Armor piercing, base weapon damage increase. Does Foster's magical. Pit of Shades is nice too. Law of Death. Leadership and causes terror. Spirit Leech. Doom and Darkness, which I do like a lot. Soul Blight, which is useful. Purple Sun of Zeros. It's nice. And the Fate of Buna, which, I'm not too much of a fan of. Cascading Fire Cloak. Law of Fire Magic. Increases melee defense and armor piercing. Fireball. Flaming Sword of Ruin. Burning Head. Piercing Bolts of Burning is nice. And Flayed Storm's pretty good against large groups of enemies. I think I'm gonna get Law of Beasts. Because I like the buffs that's got. Let's get Jijuro the Snake. Because he has Cunning. And we can give you the Scroll of Shielding. What have you got? Mitred Swamp, Miasma of Despair, Eye the Bell Fiend, Immortality, Ritualistic Fury, Armor of Chaos, Beasts. Oh, you've got Replenish Troops and Stimulate Growth. Damage buildings, wounds, hinder replenishment specialist. Okay, nothing too out of the ordinary. Kind of surprised the Dwarfs don't come with the ability to summon a group of demons. I suppose if they all had that, that would be a bit much. Having like 4 Dwarfs in your army and being able to summon 4 units of demons, or dare I say even more, in your army, might get a bit silly. Caliphate of Araby declares war on Greybeard's Prospectors. Greybeard's Prospectors gets a military alliance with Knights of the Flame. I'm surprised the dwarves haven't come and attacked us. And Puh wants a non-aggression pact with us. Yeah, sure, whatever. You're at war with the dwarves as well.
I'm hungry.
Okay, up in there. I'm surprised we could recruit all of those units, and I'm still in the positive by 1,000. Bitterstone Mark. Yeah, get that 10% for sacking in the neighboring region. Okay, move up to here. It's wonderful noises she makes. Tangled Swamps and upgrade to Shanty Towers. Entered. Hopefully the beastmen are going to weaken the dwarves somewhat. Maybe they might deal like 10 casualties to each of the dwarven units. Make it a bit easier for me to defeat them. We have a much better army now than we did have, what, 10 turns ago, so... The Marsh Reavers, the Death Quest, and the Demons are going to make much easier for us to deal with dwarves.
Not in my name.
There's Thorgrim. Got the Fiery Ring of Thori. As well as Gudrixon, Deepbrow.
Flesh, flesh.
Now, if I go up to Dot Karaz, am I going to get mobbed by Thorgrim and Grumbrindle running around somewhere? Do I want to move another little bit further?
Dumping there.
No grudge.
Your army is just dwarf warriors and quarrelers. I could deal with that. That is not very good at all. They're, you know, they're dwarves, but it's not an army of slayers and cannon and other things. So overall, that's pretty weenie. Let's go and attack this because I want to take less casualties. Auto resolve will cause, especially if I have that other battle afterwards. Okay, we also get to see our demons. The plague bearers I'm gonna have to, because they're quite slow. Speed 23. Yeah, they are the slowest unit in my army by quite a bit. Okay. Good position there. You there. You there. You go behind there. Javelins go here. Now Marsh Reavers can go over here. Yeah, Plague Bearers can go up here. And the Call Bloodletters, they can go back here or something. Actually, the Death Quests can go in the flank, because you can have the Bloodletters behind them. Like that. And we can move these Trolls up behind you, and we can move these Fim Guard up there. Actually, not the Fim Guard. Move the Fimir warriors up there. The Fim Guard I'm going to keep back so that they can keep their guardian on my lords and heroes. Go. Okay. Up and over the hill we go. And we get to see our Marsh Reavers, which, again, as we saw with when we played as Balakor, they look fantastic. I really like the color they went for the lizards. Nice sort of swampy grey green. And the fact that the Fimir are riding on top of them is fantastic. And their blue tongues. Pretty cool. Yeah, they're fun to watch in melee too, because they roll into melee. They do like happy rolls into the enemies, which is a joy to watch. Hello. Welcome, welcome. There's the Plague Bearers. And the Bloodletters. Again, we've seen these also when I played as Balakor, I think. Was it Balakor? Yeah, I think so. There's the Death Quest with their shields. And they got like green skin axes. And yeah, that's about it for all of the new units in our army. Move up there. They're pretty fast. What's their speed? 70. Yeah. Faster than they look. Much up over there. So they can't hide in forests. Okay, so what's the summon distance on this? 60. Yeah, okay, that's about what you'd expect. That's like the summoning distance for a unit of zombies. And this is 200. I could actually cast this on them. I would like to see how much damage this deals against them. Though I would imagine from the effect of it, it's pretty much just the, it's pretty much just, a Pit of Shades. Let's see, moderate magical damage, huge stationary, disrupt strong versus multiple, good against armor. Moderate, huge, disrupt, strong versus multiple, good against armor. Is there disrupt there underneath it? Yes. Okay, so I mean, it's extremely vague. Maybe the effects and damage has changed under the hood, but I'm going to imagine it's just like a pit of shades I can summon. Which is what it looks like. Okay, charge into them. Better watch out, there's giant lizards coming at you from the flank. Jump, jump. Roll! I like that, like, happy roll they do. Charge them! Poor Fimir on their backs are like holding on for dear life with how fast those lizards are running around, but... There we go. There's no trouble at all. Oh, they also cause terror, so... Even better for charging into the flank of the enemy. And they got poison attacks too. Okay, that's it. Decisive victory. Just a garrison battle, but only 7 losses. I feel if we'd auto-resolved that, we would have taken more casualties, especially on enough. 21, 11, 0, 4, 1. You didn't get any kills for the spell cast? I guess not, it just dealt damage. 39, 10, 19, 42. You were melee only for a bit and you got 42 kills. Very nice. 23, 38, 27, 2, 5, 12, 9, 2, 3. Got some kills? Guess you threw some javelins at something. Okay, and... pillage and enslave. So we get the favor of the dark gods. You can get Wissen's wild form. You can get Itchy Nuisance. You can get can increase speed and charge bonus of my marsh ravens. Let's see, 12. What's their speed? It is 70. That would increase it by 77. What's the charge? 12. What's their charge? 52. That'll put it up to 64. Yeah. Okay. Can I see charge of one of your cavalry units? 32. Okay. What's up here? Masters of Battle. That's for Fimir, gives more physical resistance. I think I'd really like that. Fen Beasts. No, hang on. Experienced Raiders. Marsh Reavers. Weapon strength, melee attack, and charge. An extra 12. Plus 5 melee attack. What's their melee attack? 32. So that'll put it up to 36. Not including the extra bonuses they get from their rank being up higher. So by that point, they would have an extra 6 points anyway. So that would be 38. And then it would be like 44. Okay. Because I have to be ranked 7 anyway to be able to get a bonus of that. Should probably start putting points into this. Blade Wind would be really nice. And Word of Pain. It's only a single unit though, isn't it? Does overcasting it make it area of effect? No. I don't think it's area of effect. Spiteful Conjuration would be nice. Minus 15 armor, coupled with our coupled with our armor sundering. Okay. And I am going to... I'm not going to force march you away. Borgheim, upgrade that to Rotten Marshes. Get Dirach Sacrificial Chamber, get the Plunder Stash, and enter. I thought about force marching our army away from Karaz because come the dwarf turn, their garrison's going to replenish. Oh, maybe not. Okay, fine. But their army is piddly anyway. What's the strongest unit in their army? Like the Hammerers, but the Hammerers. I like them. It's just whenever I use them, they're an AI archer magnet. They're useful in that regard because it means that the AI is shooting the Hammerers and not the rest of my army. Does make it kind of difficult to use the Hammerers though. For anything other than catching arrows. Oh dear. Just need to give them like runes of missile resistance. That would just mean that they could fulfill their role of catching arrows even better because they'd live longer. It wouldn't make the AI stop targeting them, I don't think. We'll just form up our army the same as it was. That seemed to work fine. Let's see. Put the Fimir in the middle. Put the Plague Bearers there as well. Trolls here. Fimir Warriors here. You two like that. You go there. You go there. And you go there. Power of Grayskull. Okay. See a little spellcaster. A little night goblin shaman. I like the bad mood stick he's got there. Kind of looks rather low. The texture's a bit low on it. Anyway. And our Fimir Balefiend, which is the ones which you can recruit as the Norskins. Okay, charge up. Marsh Reavers move up. And they're going to come straight for us. Oh, please blob up. Please blob up. I have a Vortex made for you. Ooh, I can cast Itchy Nuisance on you. That would slow you down, would it? No, it wouldn't. Okay, don't do that yet. The hammer is right there. Yep, cast that there. Ooh. It's an instant cast too. That's pretty nice. Oh no, they cast a rune on them. They slowed them down or something. Roll! Sneaky salmon! My death quests have started rampaging. They've actually charged faster into the enemy. Good. Go, go. And make it more witchy. There we go. No, I think this time, because we've got demons. Marsh Reavers, go up and deal with them. Roar. It's something there going oof. Wasn't the only one who heard that, was I? Okay, get rid of that grudge thrower. Chase him. Headbutt. Okay. Again, that's an instant summon of demons. That's pretty nice. This is wild form. Make everyone's physical resistance higher. I think it does that. Oh no, that's the other one. That increases their armor and armor piercing. I'm thinking of the other spell. Okay, charge them. Is it the dwarves going oof? You're charging into combat again? Get out of here. Oh, they killed one of my Marsh Reavers. Poor lizard. Oh. Maybe it choked on a dwarf.
Let no earth scum survive! The everlasting realm!
How have you not fled yet? I suppose because Thorgrim's still around. I don't have a good way to deal with Thorgrim, but he fled due to terror. Did he? Wait, hang on. Surely he has immune to psychology. Yeah, he does. I guess he is taking damage from the poison aura. It's a bit hard to tell though. I don't know whether it's because enemies are hitting him currently or whether it's because of the aura. Oh, well, there we go. Close victory. Sure, game. 157 losses. 154 losses. For our army of 519. And we killed 1,027 or something. Let's see, you got 29, 140 for the bloodletters, 53, 15 for the plague bearers. 89, 129 for our Marsh Reavers. 51 for the Fimir. 85, 107 for the Death Quest. 34, 11, 17, 21, 21, 19, 42, 9, 24. Who got the most kills in their army? 29 kills for the Hammerers. Yeah, okay. They did really well. I suppose they were not stuck into melee. I'm tempted to sacrifice them for the money, but we'll put them to chains. There we go. And we get Grudge Killer. Minus 10% construction cost for all buildings and plus 10% research rate. Go nicely with her skill, which gives her plus 10. So now we've got plus 20. Okay, we get a zealot and a cultist. Extra chaos corruption for the region. You've just got them. That's fine. You can get Pan's Impenetrable Pelt. And you can get Itchy Nuisance level 2. That's useful. Ooh, there's a plague in Varenka Hills. Let's go and attack Barakvar. There's no garrison there. We can attack it straight out. Yeah, I think we'll just auto-resolve that. Get out of here. Pillage and enslave. And let's just move to here. Get Pan's Impenetrable Pelt level 2. Or Overcast. Poolis. You can get Sneaky Stealin. And Miag, Scatash. Kinda want to get Spiteful Conjuration early on. Because 18 seconds and minus 15 armor is quite nice. I really need to get more units which have armor sundering. Scatash has it. Minus 30. And the Fimir warriors have it as well. Having it on more units would be even better. We need more Fimir warriors for that. Okay, can I do anything in my main settlements over here? No. Upgrade Bitter Stone Mine and get Rotten Marshes. Enter. I'm hesitant to upgrade Stone Mine Tower because this army's right here. They could sail over and siege it and sack it, so I think better to do one inland just so that I don't lose the money from them deciding to attack the settlement the same turn I decide to upgrade it. Sylvania declares war on the Ugma tribe, so do Chevaliers de Lyonesse. And Karaz-A-Karak gets a military alliance with Karak-Kadrin. Soon to be in confederation, I'm sure. Vanderheimlings declare war on the Ugma tribe. Jesus, Ugma, you're really not getting a lot of friends. Okay, let's go up to Barakvar. Auto resolve, and we'll move in. There we go. Berserker's headband. Ooh. Probably contains the sweat of a complete card-carrying nutjob. Imagine what you'd become if just a drop got inside your body. Plus 5 melee defense. Gives us passive ability Frenzy and Death Blow. We can get Weird Spawn. Get Beard Collector, Bold, and other things. Can we actually get those? Yeah, we can. Beasts of Tashnar. Anti-large. Weird Spawn. They have armor sundering on their attacks? And they're unbreakable. Actually makes it rather tempting to get them. It's because I'd like to have a few units with armor sundering scattered around my army. The more I have... I don't want my entire army having it, but just like, you know, having a unit of them in at least like 3 different locations would be useful. Spread across my front line. Gonna get Sneaky Steed on level 2. And on you... From the mists. What would be up here? Doombolt, Soul Stealer, Arcane Conduit. Word of Pain, Blade Wind. Weak against armor, maybe not the best against dwarves. That would be minus 45 armor though with that. And our armor sundering. Word of Pain's pretty good against a single unit. Get Crown of the Hellmother. That is going to replace one of the items I had for you, which was the Charmed Shield, but that's fine. Talisman. Marauder's Loot Bag. I could replace that with the... No, that's not useful on you, because you're not a melee unit. Don't actually have a melee, Fimir, hero? No, we get giant river troll hags and giant goblin great shamans. I wonder whether it would be beneficial if the Mistmaw, which is a single unit monster, was actually a hero instead of a unit. You could keep Wallbreaker, but you could give it items since it's supposed to be like a... Sounds like it's supposed to be a champion of a settlement. And that in itself would sort of seem like it would make sense to have it as a hero. Because that way it would be like the leader of the leader of the bunch for the defenders. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. That's fine. End turn. There's still that plague in Varenka Hills. We can go and attack Akendorf next, I think. How are we going for time? Okay. Argwillan declares war on the Golden Order and on Clan Angrod. Well, that's nice. Woodell's not being friendly with other Order factions. I hope they get rid of both of them. Probably not. They're probably going to sit in Athaloran. Foldart. Trespassers. We get Severe. Skaven is stealing people in Eklund.
I'll ignore that.
Do I want to take Karaz as well?
Yes.
I said also, as I said before, we're not getting much income from these provinces. We don't have a economy really. All of our income's from slaves and from that unique building in the swamps. So I could build a slave mining labyrinth, but public order issues. It's only 400 for the max level.
From the river.
Not likely.
Do I want to attack Gulsa? Or do I attack Akendorf? 15,000? Let's attack Akendorf.
Not possible.
It is possible. You just have to believe. Right, well, that's not worth fighting. We'll resolve that. And we'll sack it. There we go. Lovely money. We get a slave worker. Minus 7% construction cost for all buildings local region. And man's ruin. And butcher. What's that go up to? Plus 12% extra income.
Seeking prey.
Okay. You can get Gork'll Fix It. And Dejura. You can get Hands Impenetrable Pelt level 3.
River Troll Hag.
Glade Lord, at your service.
I have an Armor of Destiny. Ruby Ring of Ruin. You have an item. I can't see what it is. You also have the Plague. Minus 9 leadership. The Plague. No. What's the strength of the dwarves currently?
Do not sully my
26.
presence
Ours is
any
83.
longer than you must.
I feel like our strength is probably a bit higher than that, but I guess it's because we have one army and really not that much of an economy. How's my public order down here? -3. Slaves are causing -10. It's nearly full of slaves too. Public... No, growth. We need 4 here, and it is... Okay. Which one of my heroes... Okay, these guys give me stimulate growth, so I am going to get... Law of Death, I think, and I will get... Infernal Dominance would be nice. +5 melee attack. Yeah, I'm going to get Corb. And we'll move you into there because you have extra growth on you. And Goblin Great Shaman, I think they increase public order? Yes, they do. No. Okay. I don't want Blood River Valley accepting slaves, since there's no buildings there for it to generate income. And I think we'll end turn, and come the next turn, we'll call it there and continue with the Fimir campaign next time. This is only the second session of this, but I feel like we've really jumped up the sediment tree quite quickly. We've already got demons in our army, Marsh Reavers, Akendorf gets the plague. Lovely. But yeah, we've got quite a powerful army. I probably want to swap out the shirls at some point. I might get 3 units of Death Quest and then replace 2 of them with some more Fimir warriors. We can certainly afford that. Now, yeah, I could get some of these Fimir warriors from here and miss more. What's the Fianna Fim? They have magical attacks, they have shields, 120 armor. 12 in a unit, they cause encourage to have armor piercing attacks. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, I suppose next time we'll probably like... How long is this play going to last? 4 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns. Did they just get plagued again? Because there was a plague a number of turns ago. I can't imagine the same one's still going on. Those Skaven and their plague summoning. Anyway, we'll save it there, and we'll continue with this next time. As long as we can hold this province, we should be pretty good. This is more just for extra recruiting. If I go up into the Empire, we ought to send more slaves back to here. I might want to recruit another army to protect this province. Because I don't want enemies marching in and sacking these regions, since it's generating me so much income. 25% income from slaves. We are getting... We've got 5,037 slaves. Let's see a breakdown of that. How much are they generating? Income. Income from slaves. 3,061. Yeah. That is quite a lot. -9 public order. On top of other researchers which we haven't gotten yet. 10% income from slaves. There's probably some others over here as well. Public order penalty, -35%. We'll be getting that as well. I want this first, though, for the casualty replenishment. Slave preservation. Lowest decline rate and increases casualties captured. Slave empire. increases income from slaves plus 20%. Income from all buildings plus 50%. Wait, all buildings plus 50%? That means this would generate an extra 500. Or more. Because we've already got bonuses there. Okay. That's quite nice. But considering all of our income is basically coming from this and slaves, it's kind of needed. Because we don't have any other buildings. Not even our main province building is generating income. Only the max level generates 40 income. And then we'll probably move on to the other research topics. I need to get both of these trees before I can start getting this. And then we have to move up to here, then here, then here. But these get really good. So I suppose more than our units, this is what we're focusing on going through. Because these upgrades get really nice. 10% charge bonus, 20% extra speed for Marsh Reavers. That would be...
Flesh! Flesh!
Let's see, 77, 14 extra speed. Maybe? On top of the, 12 there? That would be like a 32% increase? I don't know whether the game adds the bonuses all together at the same time, or whether it adds one then adds the other. I'm not going to get into trying to figure out what that is. But 32, that would be like a 21 point increase to speed. That'd be like 70, 91 speed. That's pretty fast. Increase. That's like up to Wolf Rider's speed, is it? No, or Warhounds. Let's see, where are Marshhounds? Yeah, 95 speed. Not exact, not as much, but capacity for Fimir Bale Fiends, ambush and campaign movement range, 50% magic resistance for all units. Armor, weapon strength, recruitment rank, +4, minus 10% upkeep. Glimpse of Nurgle, we can increase the benefits of our demons there. +5, 8% speed for all armies. Couple that with them, they probably would get faster than the base Marshhounds anyway, because the Marshhounds would also benefit from that. +2 public order. +10 leadership when attacking, +10% weapon strength when attacking, and berserk for bloodletters, all armies. That's nice. 40% physical resistance, plus this at well, at stage 1 they get 22% physical resistance, so they would have what, 62 physical resistance once they're in melee for 30 seconds. I could cast another spell on them to give them even more physical resistance. It's not a ward save, but it's pretty nice anyway. 10% research rate. By that point, that's not really that useful, I think. Unless you go straight for it. But it's, yeah. 50% cooldown reduction. 10%, minus 10% miscast base chance. All armies get rage. Wait, would that stack with the scraps for corn? Because Berserk is different from Rage. Would that mean they get both? And then, you know, this one, which gives ward saves for Lords and Heroes, as well as Warp Fireball and Wind Blast bound spells. 4 casts, apparently, Wind Blast for all Lords and Heroes. Upkeep reduction. Yeah. These are pretty nice. Anyway. We'll save it there, and we'll continue with the Fimir next time. Going pretty well. We have powerful enemies. But thankfully they don't seem to be attacking us with that much at the moment. I wonder whether I should go and attack Karaz-A-Karak, deal a heavy blow to them, sack their settlement, and then move off into the Empire. That would mean going through those plagued provinces, and I kind of want to stay away from them. You should just go back up into Akadorf. But that risks leaving the dwarves down here. And if they're getting friendly with other dwarves to the north, they're going to confederate and then send their armies down here to bring order to the Badlands, as I think they often do. Anyway, it'll be all for next time. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me again then.